What is up, guys? It's Dustin. Welcome back to the channel, and today I have a small haul for you guys. I have a small stack of movies here, about 9 of them, and a lot of them are from Dollar Tree. Believe it or not, my Dollar Tree in the new town that we moved to is way better than the one in my old town, and they had some pretty heavy-hitting titles that I was really happy to find for $1. I also have a pickup from Dollar General and then 2 from Walmart.com that I paid practically nothing for because I have Walmart reward points. That's all I'm going to say. So let's go ahead and get into this. Also, guys, we are in my living room today, not in the basement in the movie room where all my movies are, simply because I noticed a lot of echo in that room, even though I have a mounted microphone on top of my camera to kind of cancel that out. It's just a super echoey room, so until I get some more stuff down there or get a microphone that I can clip on to my shirt, then yeah, I'm not going to film down there as much until, again, I get some more stuff and kind of reduce that echo a little bit. So the first 3 titles I'm going to show you from Dollar Tree, I got a total of 6 from Dollar Tree, 1 from Dollar General, 2 from Walmart. The first 3 titles are not very known titles by any means, and I'm telling you, I cannot wait to watch these. I am somebody that is a fan of just really cheesy, low-budget movies. I find a ton of enjoyment in them. They're honestly some of my favorite movies to watch. So first things first, let's get into it. We found The Sneak Over. If you guys are a fan of Stranger Things, then you know that font right there. Obviously, I love Stranger Things. I got my thinking cap on. And also, I have a whole Stranger Things like poster over there behind my couch with Christmas lights that my wife did. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it. Right there. Yeah. So, pretty cool. Obviously a fan of Stranger Things. Now, I have seen people on the internet, on TikTok specifically, find this on DVD. So when I found this on Blu-ray for $1.25, I got super excited. Being a fan of Stranger Things and my wife being a fan of Stranger Things, when I showed her this, she was like, it's $1. Like, she was all for it. So it says, The Sneak Over, get ready for one wild night. Yeah, I'm really excited. Now, this is a Blu-ray DVD combo, and I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Dollar Tree because these low-budget movies, they've been giving us some discards. So you got the DVD and the Blu-ray there, same discard on both, but regardless, for $1.25, can't go wrong. The Sneak Over, cannot wait to check that out. So hopefully in my November roundup, when I show you guys everything I got for the month of November, I'll be able to tell you about that. Let me take this out. The next one we got here, this is a Paramount movie. It's a movie I've never heard of, but I read the premise and I knew right away that for $1.25 I had to have it. And it is Ghost Team 1 Arouse the Dead. And on the back it says hilariously offensive. This was $1.25. Says when roommates Brad and Sergio accidentally arouse the dead, they team up with a sexy amateur ghost hunter, Fernanda, to expose evil inside their home. But just as the guys start to get close to their hot new partner, they discover that a horny demon wants in on the action. Now cameras are up and more fear is rising in this outrageous romp. I cannot wait. This movie looks like it is a super, super good time. Super funny. It came with the digital code. I took it out. But just a very plain blue discard that Paramount is pretty good for. Paramount usually gives us some pretty boring stuff. Next one up, this is a film from RLJE Films. I noticed that I have kind of accumulated a bunch of these because you can just find them super cheap. And every movie that I own from RLJE Entertainment that I have watched, I've liked. I've liked every single one of them. These movies really don't get a lot of love. They don't ever really play in big theaters, to my knowledge. A lot of them premiere at film festivals, and that's it. And then they just get like a media release, and you can pick them up stupidly cheap. And this one has Jesse T. Usher, Bella Thorne, and Will Brill, and it is called Ride. Now, I noticed this beautiful slipcover, and I have the movie Spree with Joe Keery, and it kind of reminded me of that, but it just has this cool neon look to it, and something about it just really grabbed my attention, and I cannot wait to actually check it out. It says this ride could be their last on the back. I don't know. It just seems like a pretty interesting concept, and I'm actually really excited to check it out. Some really great discard on the inside. But it's very simple. I don't know. Every movie I've watched from RLJE, I've really, really enjoyed. So, yeah, Ride for $1.25. So those are the three that probably not a lot of people are going to know about. The next three are very like well-known, popular titles that have done very, very well in the movie world. First one being, and this was probably one of my biggest shocks to find, was Creed. For $1.25, the first Creed movie. I own the Rocky box set. I'm excited for the new one coming out. I do want to pick up Creed 2, but for $1.25, this is just a fantastic movie. It's great. I'm super, super happy to have this, to have found this. You got a DVD and a Blu-ray, no digital code on this one. Simple disc art, but again, $1.25. You really cannot go wrong. It is such a fantastic movie. Next up, this is the one I was most shocked to find, because this is a movie that I love and I have watched dozens of times because it's just funny, and I love Seth Rogen, and that is Zack and Miri. You know the rest. Zack and Miri make an adult movie, essentially. Fun fact, this movie was filmed in Monroeville, PA, which is just outside of Pittsburgh, which isn't too far from me. I've been to Monroeville hundreds of times, and I've seen where this movie has been filmed. So really, really cool that this movie just kind of has like a little hometown feel to it for me, simply because it was filmed in Monroeville, PA. So super, super cool. But Zack and Miri found this at Dollar Tree for $1.25. I mean, it's a classic, funny movie. If you have not watched it, check it out. I know it was on Netflix for a period of time. It still might be. Super happy to have this in my collection. You just can't go wrong with that movie. And next up, I picked this one up with my son in mind. My son loves Dwayne Johnson, and he loves him in the Jumanji movies. And my son watches clips of movies that he's in all the time. And one of the ones that he's really wanted to see was Rampage. Again, at Dollar Tree for $1.25. I mean, I feel like you really can't go wrong with it, right? You just got an orange disc. Really cool. I actually just had this movie on. I work in a cell phone store, and on one of the display phones, we actually play HBO Max because we offer it with our service. And we had Rampage on one day, so like it was super dead, so I just sat and watched Rampage on HBO Max at work. But Rampage with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Next up, one pickup from Dollar General. I found some pretty good cheap movies at Dollar General. They usually range anywhere between like $3 to like $10 usually. And one I found for $3.95 today, because I bought the first one last month on Whatnot, was The Hangover. I found The Hangover Part 2 for $3.95. Now, I've only ever watched the first Hangover because it's one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite comedies. I've never seen the second one. I've heard very like mixed things that like the next three really aren't that great. I don't know. Either way, I mean, for $3.95, it's going to be a funny movie regardless, and why not? If I can find Hangover Part 3 for a good price, I'm going to add it to the collection. But The Hangover Part 2 for $3.95. And this one also has a digital code in it, and we just got a Blu-ray and a DVD in there. So yeah, I'm going to put these digital codes in, because I also do digital movies as well. It just makes it convenient when we're traveling and kids. Now, next up, one that I was surprised came in early on top of that was, these are from Walmart.com. Like I said, I had Walmart reward points. It's through the credit card I have through them. I buy my wife business supplies, so I just rack up points and I buy movies for cheap and practically nothing. So this one, Pearl. This movie actually releases on the 15th. Today's November 14th. This movie actually releases on the 15th. This is the Walmart exclusive art. I watched X, so this is like the sequel, or the prequel to X rather, which came out earlier this year. I watched X. A lot of people didn't like it. I really enjoyed it. A lot of people like this movie more. I don't know. I'm just really excited to check it out. So we have Pearl with the Walmart exclusive artwork, which I think is absolutely great. I like it more than the original, even though the original kind of fits more with the X theme. But here we go. A24 film, Pearl, DVD, Blu-ray, digital code, all that good stuff. But we have Pearl with Mia Goth. Really, really excited to watch this and check it out. My wife actually sat and watched X with me, and I don't think she paid much attention to it, but, you know, she sat there, so it's the thought that counts. But there we have it, Pearl, the Walmart exclusive. And then last but not least, a movie that I have been really interested in that I've never seen from 1985, and it recently got a 4K release. We have Fright Night, and I picked up the Steelbook because it was actually cheaper than the regular 4K, and again, with my points, I paid next to nothing for this. This Steelbook has a lot of heft to it. Now, I have seen some images, and I'm really excited to check this movie out for the very first time. The Steelbook has a nice matte finish, Fright Night on the spine. We have that dude on the back. I don't know anything about it, again, but I was really surprised to see that this is actually a 3-disc set. So you have your standard Blu-ray here. They all have different disc art. Right here you have the 4K, and then underneath the 4K, you have a whole special features disc on Blu-ray. So I'm really excited to check this out. I really gravitate towards 80s horror. It's just something that I find really, really enjoyable. So to find this movie online and for me to get it at the price I did, I thought, why not? I honestly want to say for Pearl and this together in the same order, I paid maybe $20 for both movies when they both, like, this thing's like $30 and this one is another $20. So with my reward points, I really saved a lot of money on both of these. So super excited to add these to my collection, guys. But that is my haul. Let me know what you guys think. Have you seen any of these movies? If so, let me know, because I'm really excited. Obviously, I've seen Creed, I've seen Zack and Miri, I've seen Rampage, but I've never seen any of the other ones. So really excited to check them out. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel. As always, I'll see you later in another video. Bye-bye!